Hello and welcome to Platinum Choice Bank Card Sales Tool and Benefits Training. During this training, we're going to go over the benefits you have to offer your merchant. Some of these benefits we will go into further in depth in some further trainings, but I want all of you to be comfortable and confident knowing that you have more tools out there to offer merchants than any other company you're competing against. Let's get started. First, and maybe the most important, next day funding. Right now, when you're talking with your merchants, you may come to find out that a lot of your merchants are waiting 3 to 4 days to receive their funds, meaning they take a credit card today, and that money is not getting deposited into their accounts for 3 to 4 days. This is a big, important thing for merchants because, as we know, right now, cash is king. They want their money as quick as possible. Maybe they want to turn it into inventory, use it for marketing, or whatever it may be. Some merchants just want to collect interest on it. Anybody who processes with Platinum Choice Bank Card, if they accept a credit card today, they batch out today, those funds will be in their account the following. One of the first questions you should ask every merchant that you're speaking with is, how long does it take you to receive your funds after you accept a credit card transaction? If it is longer than 1 day, you have something to start talking with them about. We are the highest rated merchant service company with the PCB. Are we the only A+? If you look, probably not. There are other companies who are A+. The one thing we take a lot of pride in is that we have the least amount of complaints with the Better Business Bureau. Most of these companies you look at, they're going to have 3, 4, 5,000 complaints. And so you ask, hey, Jason, well, if we're an A+ with 2 or 3 complaints and they've got 3, 4,000 complaints, how can they get an A+? Well, guys, it's no secret that some of your larger companies out there with the Better Business Bureau can buy their rating. But one good thing for us is they can still not get rid of those complaints. A lot of larger companies you're speaking with, maybe a lot of your referral partnership opportunities, they're going to want to research your company just like a lot of you did before you came on board with Platinum Choice Bank Card. Encourage them to do so. Like I said, we are the highest rated merchant service company in the industry with the Better Business Bureau. American Express OptBlue. A lot of you have came from other companies and you have always been told in the past there's nothing you can do to help merchants with their American Express, and you may come across merchants who don't accept American Express. Don't allow this to happen. For merchants to not accept American Express, they are losing money. American Express card holders on average spend 20% in a location more than a Visa, MasterCard, or Discover card holder. Make sure your merchants realize that if they're turning away American Express cards, they're also turning away the potential for those customers to come back in their doors later on down the road. So what is the benefit of American Express OptBlue? Well, first, we can decrease merchants' American Express rates. Like I said, a lot of you in the past have always been told you can't do anything to help merchants with their American Express rates. Well, that is untrue. There are very few companies that qualify to offer American Express OptBlue. We are one of them. We can help them decrease their rates with American Express. We will also get their American Express funds the next day with their Visa, MasterCard, and Discover. As of now, most merchants you speak with are going to be waiting 5 to 7 business days for their American Express funds to hit their accounts. We will get them next day. As long as they batch out, they're going to get their Visa, MasterCard, Discover, and American Express the following day. We will also eliminate additional American Express statement fees and other flat fees they may be incurring. Right now, most people process Visa, MasterCard, Discover with one processor, and then they process American Express straight through American Express. They are paying a $15 statement fee along with some other flat monthly fees just because they are processing directly with American Express. We're going to put all of these in one statement. Now every month, instead of getting Visa, MasterCard, Discover statement and then a separate American Express, this is all going to be on the Platinum Choice Bank Card statement, which is going to reduce that $15, eliminate that $15 and eliminate any other monthly fees they have with American Express. MAP program. I want all of you ladies and gentlemen to understand the MAP program, also known as our Merchant Advantage program, was put out to make sales easier for you. I'm going to go to one of our marketing materials that all of you will have and kind of get about it. So here's our MAP program. Every merchant you speak with, and understand we do not penalize you for offering these things. We actually encourage you to offer these things. By you offering these benefits to your merchants, you will keep the merchants on the books longer with you. The longer they're on the books, the longer you collect residuals from those merchants. So the first benefit, we will offer every merchant a free gift card program with no setup costs. Now they can start offering gift cards to their customers. Hey, gift cards, 20% of all gift card balances are never redeemed. So they are collecting 20% revenue for a product or service that they are not delivering. This is free revenue for businesses. And it's going to help repeat business come back in the door. If you have a gift card in your wallet, there's an odds are when you're going out to eat, you may go back to that place because you still have remaining balance on the gift card. We will also give the merchant 250 free gift cards to start out with. This is about a $250 value for the merchant. The second benefit, we will offer every merchant a free merchant web page. Please do not get this confused. This is not a full-blown website. Websites can get into hundreds of thousands of dollars depending on how in-depth they want their website. This landing page, AK web page. The way it works is we're going to get a description of their business, 3 or 4 pictures of their business, some general information. They're going to pick 3 domain names in case one is taken. We can, for an additional charge, add a shopping cart onto this web page. This shopping cart is not meant to handle hundreds of transactions per day. That is why these businesses pay big money to get big websites built. But we can make it where they can accept payments right off of their web page. The third benefit is we'll give all the merchants a free merchant portal. Through this merchant portal, they'll be able to track all of their transactions. Even if they're sitting at home, they can log in anywhere and see this. They may have multi-locations. They can look up old transactions, pull statements, refunds, a hub for anything they want or need to do with their credit card processing. We also, with this program, we will make sure they have EMV compliant equipment. For all of you new to EMV, EMV stands for Euro MasterCard Visa. Basically, in layman's terms, it means the ability to take the new chip cards where you insert your card instead of swiping the card. For those of you that are very big on leasing, the MAP program is going to really help you do this easier than ever before. Instead of leasing a piece of equipment, it's much easier to lease a program. And the way this is done, well, Mr. and Mrs. Merchant, you're going to get our EMV compliant terminal, 250 free gift cards, free gift card program, a merchant web page, and a merchant portal for $39.99 a month. Great thing is for you, Mr. Merchant, we're going to be saving you more than $39.99 a month with your processing, which is basically going to even this out, give you all of these benefits for free. And now you've got a $39.99 a month lease or whatever price you charge. You're making an additional $500, $600, $700 off the sale on top of your commission. PCI and EMV compliant equipment. We will not place equipment out there that is not PCI and EMV compatible. A lot of merchants you speak with right now do not have EMV or PCI compliant equipment because their processor's trying to charge them an arm and a leg for it. Or the processor doesn't want to mitigate the risk for that merchant, so the risk is not on them. PCI, I want all of you to think about it in your head as protection of card information. It is the merchant's responsibility to make sure when they're accepting a credit card that they are storing this information correctly. If they are not storing this information correctly and they do not do their survey online, which takes about 2 minutes, you're going to see on a lot of statements non-PCI compliance. Every time any of you look at a statement and see non-PCI compliant, understand it is because that merchant did not go online and fill out their 3-4 minute survey. Processors love when merchants don't do this because that money is going into their pockets. Should be the first thing you jump on asking the merchant, why are you being charged for this service that your processor is offering you? They are charging you when they could easily tell you, hey, go online to this website, do your survey, and you are now PCI compliant. EMV compliance. The risk of EMV, for these merchants that are not accepting chip cards, 2 major risks for them is, first of all, they're liable for any fraud or breaches. Somebody hacked into their terminal. We see it every day, even with the largest companies out there. There's people that, hey, have breaches. The second is chargebacks. For all of you not knowing what a chargeback is a chargeback is basically you disputing a credit card charge. Maybe it wasn't you that was at the location. You see it on your bank statement that you were charged for something that you did not buy. You called Visa, MasterCard, the bank, and dispute this charge. This is called a chargeback. Why is this important for merchants? Because if they are not EMV compliant, they do not have the ability to dispute this chargeback in any way. First, anytime there's a, you're going to find scammers out there taking advantage of this. So these scammers are going out there, maybe buying $100 of product from a merchant, going home, calling Visa, MasterCard, their bank, knowing that the merchant was not EMV compliant, charging the merchant back. The merchant cannot dispute this. They sell the goods on eBay or whatever it may be. This can really tear down a business real quick by the lost revenue and the lost goods and services that they're supplying just by somebody knowing the rule and them not being EMV compliant. Make sure all of the merchants you're working with are accepting chip cards. Level 2, Level 3 processing. This is something we will get more in depth on a separate training. You will see a recorded training that solely talks about Level 2, Level 3 processing. But to introduce you to it, a lot of you coming from other companies did not have the ability to offer this. It is another one of those benefits that it's really hard to qualify for your company to offer it. We are able to offer Level 2, Level 3 processing. It is for businesses that do 100% B2B or B2G business. B2G being business to government. They will use a virtual terminal. The way credit cards work, the more information you can capture, the lower the interchange rate, quote unquote, the money that banks make off these merchants will be lower. So if they're capturing more information, that interchange rate gets lower, and it gets significantly lower. You can save merchants thousands of dollars just by setting them up with Level 2, Level 3 processing. Remember, they must be 100% B2B or B2G. They cannot just be a storefront selling to the general public. We will talk about this further on in additional training. Convenience fee ability. This is probably, if I was out there right now, this would be the first thing I'd be offering to all merchants. Basically what a convenience fee is, it is able to pass along the cost of accepting credit cards back to the customer using the credit card. Most of the merchants you speak with believe that the customers should pay the fees for using the credit card, not the merchant paying fees to accept the credit card. You're going to see some different scripts in the sales presentation and things like that that basically say, Mr. and Mrs. Merchant, if I can make it where you pay little or nothing to accept credit cards, would you be interested? This is something that only about 2 or 3 companies out there in the country can offer. Use this for your advantage. You're not talking about savings now. If they are willing to pass along the cost of accepting credit cards, this can be anywhere from 1 to 4% to the customers. Now they are basically recouping any fees they have of accepting the card. Basically the way this works, if they want to add a 3% convenience fee, me, the customer, when I walk up to the counter, say my ticket is $100, if I'm going to use my credit card and there's a 3% convenience fee, I'm going to pay $103. Not a big deal to the customer. A big deal to merchants. You can save merchants thousands and thousands of dollars a month by also offering them the ability to offer a convenience fee. And we do have the Deja Vu terminal, which will automatically calculate this convenience fee for them. This will also be talked about further on the Level 2, Level 3 processing and convenience fee training. Cash advances. We offer merchants the ability to get cash fast. They can use this cash to grow their business, inventory, marketing, whatever it may be. As we know right now, banks are not giving out the money to small and mid-sized businesses like they used to. And a lot of these businesses need cash. The advantage of a cash advance is that they pay it back to a percentage of their credit card. So if they have a lower revenue month, it means they're paying back a lower amount, unlike if they took a loan from a bank. No matter what, they have to pay a certain amount back every month. They can get up to $150,000. We do have a cash advance training that'll tell you more of the criteria they need, but basically it's 3 months bank statements, 4 months processing statements, avoided check or driver's license, and they're going to look at their credits, and they're going to look at the amount of money they process via credit card. Great pitch for this walking in the door is, Mr. and Mrs. Merchant, do you think you can use cash to help grow your business? A lot of you out there right now, this is your foot in the door. This is what you're saying when you walk out there. Those of you new to Platinum Choice, a great benefit to offer the merchants. Cash advances make great money, and about 80% of all businesses who get the cash advance wind up renewing, so it's a nice revenue stream for you. Rate reduction guarantee. We do have a $500 guarantee that if a merchant gives you a statement, if I cannot beat their pricing in a side-by-side, apples-to-apples analysis, we must pay that merchant $500. I want all of you to know that in your back pocket, you never have to worry about rate, because I've never had to write one of these checks, and I won't. We have a great price structure. You get a statement from a merchant. I will do a proposal for you. We will show them the savings in writing down to the penny. You're going to come across merchants who say, hey, Bob, hey, Mary, I've got the best rate possible. You can't beat it. That should be a joy for you to hear. Well, Mr. and Mrs. Merchant, this should be the easiest $500 you've ever earned in your whole life, though. All I need is a statement. And understand, there's nothing personal on statements. These statements are given out every day. I get, 20 to 30 statements a day. I'll always have your proposal done on time for you. But just know that you don't really have to talk about rate, because you know you can beat their rate already. We do also have a free equipment placement program for countertop terminals. We are introducing, or by the time you got this training, we may have already introduced our free point of sale system placement, a free e-commerce account, free merchant terminals. Always know that when you're placing free equipment, you must submit the free equipment form with the deal. Thank you for attending the Platinum Choice Bank Card Sales Tools and Benefits training. You can proceed to the next training.